the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
They'll run it. Shakes off the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Cover 6, Willie.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. With the catch, it's Lee. Smashes ahead. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
There are 6 categories.
You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
And quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the run.
It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haas. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
There are 6 categories.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Double bracket.
The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give is to Taylor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
LB Blitz 1.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Simmons. That's caught. It's Lee. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Formate, option, double mug. There are 6 categories.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down.
Spread.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
He makes the catch. Bust through behind his head. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
That's caught. It's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter.
Mesh for HD quick base.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Pulls it in. It's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Moore to the air. Finds a man in the middle. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that.
He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the house of loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. They're trailing by just 4 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block back. How about the offensive line to push some guy backwards and make some holes?
There are 6 categories.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So we'll see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Spread.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Flips it out in the flat. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
Option is set. Option is set. Option is set. Empty. These pots. Drive Y corner.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
There are 6 categories.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
From the gun, leads it on the inside with the back.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Taylor has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Dot nickel. Over. Double record.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains.
Spread.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. More to the air. Working that left side now. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
He's got it overrun. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set over. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 6.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2.
Coach suggestions.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give is to Taylor. And the defense holds firm. No pickups at all on that play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They kick it away on 4th down. And they'll blow it dead just about the 45-yard line.
Player, coach FK, inside zone.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The give out of the gun. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
FP inside.
The Ducks will go for it here on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Inside, Karen.
He gets the first down, and I guess, fourth down just means I'm going for it just about every time in nowadays football.
The thing with analytics, David, is that you have to be brave enough to go against what you've always thought, being sound in the kicking game, kick it and play defense.
Yeah, those days are out the window. Now you've got a card that tells you your percentages of getting.
Oh, it's out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Entering play call.
And when you're on defense and it's wet,
categories.
it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weapon.
Rush is on him. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
It's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him?
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Cover 9.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They punted away on fourth down. And that's where it comes to rest at
Entering
midfield.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Path slide is selected.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Homer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. It's a running room. And he'll finish You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Entering play call formation, there are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option set. Coach suggests overload. Hot blitz 3.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Play call. Coach suggests
great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Coach suggestions.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
Option is double curl.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Moore will throw. Spits it out to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have well-got player formation. There are coach shuffle shot slotted.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have buck sweep, Z-dig, RPO alert, double post, play, gun, option, wing tight Z. There are 2, U off trip, wing slot offs, norm, exit T, RPO, doubles, orbit in, Y, in, stick, wing trips, shot Y wheel.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Shuffle HB and goal is selected. RPO alert slant.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
Short cross.
Ready. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Entering play
Defense
call.
more than
Coach
happy to take that
suggestions.
free
There are 8
yardage.
categories. You have 12 options. Chip Coco Exeter selected.
Trying to pick up a first down.
Charcoal.
They'll go to the ground. Not going to get there. Not going to get
Entering
close
play
as he's
call.
brought
Coach
down at the 30. It's
suggestions.
fourth
There are 8
down.
categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 47 yards. Play. Option. Middle. Verticals.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
There are 21 categories.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Inside, RPO red WR screen.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moore to the air. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
21 categories. You have 18
These wide
options.
receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your back.
Option is set. Split. Backs. FD inside.
Second and goal for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
This is a money play on third and goal.
Military stunt.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. Coach suggests formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5 is Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Sky is selected.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. He lobs one high down the left side. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything is working. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be first and goal from the 1.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw it to a car wash and not get it. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
7 options that he is selected. Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12
While this
options.
game is all but
selected.
decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. The give. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
There are 8 categories.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Option is set. Splits. Goes flat. Backs cross.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Options that attempt is selected.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Simmons. He's going up top here late in the game. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great